guys, welcome back to another trading video. So last week I mentioned that I wanted to do more live streams, more trading recaps. I just want to teach you guys how to trade, and I also said I was going to be trading a small account. I think in the video I mentioned I was going to start with $1,500. However, when I started depositing some cash, they only let me do 1,000, and then the rest was gonna have to wait 4 to 5 business days. So I just deposited 1,000. So we're trading with $1,000 account. I alerted the chat the other day that I was going to get meta swings, and today we cashed it out. My price target was 375. I cashed prematurely because I have a smaller account and I just wanted to secure profits. I cashed around 370, and that was still 120%. And then I also bought Netflix, dip buy on Netflix, and that made 25%, but I couldn't get out because I was on next week's as contracts and they were not that liquid. And we ended up only taking 20%. And then if you saw my shorts from the other day, I mentioned the watch list of Microsoft. I said Microsoft was a buy, and today it did hit our buy zone and it did hit our price target. So what I want to do today is I just want to recap the plays and the mistakes I did along the way. But mainly I just want to show you guys what I saw. I'll do the breakdown. And then right now I'm only holding Tesla longs. I'll be holding it through ER because I got 66-day out expiration, really cheap. It's basically an ER gamble play because the trend is still kind of up for Tesla. And then I want to show you guys what I'm watching for tomorrow. So tomorrow we have all kinds of news. So we have CPI, and we're also kicking off bank earnings. So let's go hop on the computer and we'll go see what we find. All right, so we're here at our desktop computer. So the first trade I wanted to go through was Meta. So 5 days ago, I believe that was, I think it was Thursday when I alerted this. I said if you missed the buy zone, 351.27 is the entry. And I did say I entered swing, 360 calls, 21 days out, when it was still up 10%. And you see here is my entry, 348.13. So if we just mark 348.13, it's around this area right here on my left. And let's see why I even did it that way. So if you can see Meta, this is basically above the 20 SMA, which is this blue line. And if you can see here, what you want to look for when looking for stocks is basically a stock that goes up and then pulls back. And then what you want to trade is the C pattern. So if this was A, this is B. And what you want to trade is the C pattern. So this is basically did it. So now I'm looking at this again, right? I'm looking at this again to get a continuation to the upside. So what I did is I'm using the Fibonacci extension tool. So I'm looking for this A move, and then here's the B move, and then here's the C move. Well, I already missed some of these. And so what I did was I was just looking for patterns inside this Fibonacci because I noticed that it held the 61.8, it held the 61.8, and it held the 61.8. So I was looking to just buy above this red line over here. I mean, buy above this purple line. So basically what it was the high of day of Wednesday. So when we opened up on Thursday, I saw this go above, right? I saw it breach that level. And the next candle, I noticed it was green. and I just entered right here, 340 to 815. And I went 21 days out because I knew it was a swing trade. And then after that, I just started looking for targets. So first target for me, if we broke above 351, was going to be 361.90. And then after 361.90, it was supposed to be 375. But today, you see, I woke up, it broke over here, and then I just got out on this big candle at around 367. Just because I figured that I was already up 120%, that it wasn't even worth risking since the account is tiny. It's only $1,000. We might as well take profit. Once the account gets bigger, then that's when we're going to start holding more of these stocks and scale out some more. But since now you can only buy one trade at a time, I think that one costs about $465 and $120. 120%. We're up 555 for the day. So how I usually enter is I want to make sure that when you enter, all your moving averages are pointing up. Okay. Like if it's not pointing up, then it's most likely not a good entry because obviously you want all your moving averages pointing up. That keeps you safe. And then if it's wrong, then you just get out at the low. A lot of people have different techniques. Some people use percentages. Like if it hits like negative 30%, they're out. Some people use candlesticks. Or some people use levels. So whatever you're comfy with is what you use. So that was the meta swing. And then I also want to show you guys Netflix. So I actually posted this yesterday. I said watch for Netflix just because this was an engulfing candle and this was an inside day. And I also said you would buy above this line. However, I said you'd buy above 485.24. But we opened up here. It went up. I saw it hit 487 and then got rejected. So no good, right? It already got rejected. We couldn't hold this level. Then the following candle, we get reds. But remember, I also said we were gonna dip by the 61.8. But guess what? When I said we're gonna dip by, I also mentioned that it has to be above the moving averages. So there was no trade until it went all the way down here at 473. And I thought to myself, hey, these are holding, right? That was the next buy zone. So this held. It came up, came down, came up, did a retest. And then here on the crossover, this is where I bought Netflix today. I cashed out right here at this bar right here just because that is a cloud. And I was basically just day trading it. I got next week contracts. I was up 20% because Theta was killing it. So I just decided to call it a day. I'd usually swing trade most of these stocks. However, I wasn't comfy holding it just because it was only 7 days out. Our option contracts were only 7 days out. And we have major data coming tomorrow. And also bank earnings are on its way. And we also have a 3-day weekend on Monday. So if you're going to buy the dip, make sure all your moving averages turn. So what you want to do is you want to identify the support. And then, like I said earlier, you look for this pattern, AB. It looks like it did it here. And then it cleared the high. So I already knew that was a reversal. Now all I wanted to make sure is it took out this high over here. And there we go. Off we go. Moving averages all curled up. And it took out this high. And that was the entry around this time. So again, that was how we made money trading Meta and Netflix. Meta was a 5-day swing and Netflix was a day trade. And one of the other stocks I mentioned yesterday was Microsoft. And I mentioned above 377.64 was a buy, and today we were above all moving averages. We went above. So in theory, you get a bottom point and bent above, and towards the end of the day, we missed it by 20 cents. And that's Microsoft. And then for tomorrow, by the time CPI comes out, we should already know what the market looks like. So for tomorrow, I am looking at Google. Again, so above 142.68, as long as the moving averages are pointing up, my next target will be 146.21. And NVIDIA, this already breached all kinds of levels, so we're playing the hourly chart. And so here is that pattern again. It went up. We started here. It pulled back, and now we're over the 100 line. So since this is an hourly, it most likely will hit tomorrow. If data is good and market's still bullish, we could most likely just swing trade or day trade this to 559 or 560. So that's my watch list for tomorrow. And I'm going to try to stream some more because I really enjoyed streaming yesterday. But yeah, let's get back to this. All right, so I hope you guys learned something from this trading video, and follow me on my socials, most likely Twitter, and if you want, you can join my Facebook group. It is free. So I'm just out here trying to teach you guys, and I still promise that I will do my best to upload more videos. And I'm a swing trader, but if more people request, I'll try to do more day trade videos. However, it's really hard to combine your mental when swing trading and day trading. But if you master it, just remember, day trading is basically just a swing trade broken down in a day. So if you like this video and you learned something from it, make sure you like, subscribe, and share, as I'm going to be creating more videos. And if you're still here, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.